No, 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 no.
Elon Musk is savage, and he is not afraid to let his opinions be known. In this case, specifically, Disney and Star Wars. So there's a meme that recently popped up on X, or Twitter, and it shows different things from Star Wars. One's the Death Star, planet killer, a system killer, a fleet killer, and then it throws shade onto Kathleen Kennedy, franchise killer. In order for that to make sense, Kathleen Kennedy is the president of Lucasfilm right now. So what we can safely assume is everything bad that's going on with Star Wars leads directly to her. We already know how she feels about all Star Wars projects. Jose, roll film.
Put a ticket in and make her name it gay!
And she's always doubling down on that. So in response to this meme, Elon Musk commented, "She's more deadly than the Death Star," which I think is a great burn. Burn! Do people say burn? I watch that 70s show and they say it all the time in there, but I don't know if that's relevant still. Because I don't ever hear other people say it, so I don't know if it's... Anyway, getting back on track. Elon Musk is no stranger to criticizing Disney at all. In fact, he has a very colorful history doing so. And we need to remember, Elon is as much a fan of Star Wars as we are, or anybody else, and also of older Disney classics. And it's very evident in his opinions and how he criticizes Disney. And when we see that the Acolyte is getting all the criticism that it's getting, and then Kathleen Kennedy comes out and blames the male fan base of why the Acolyte is failing, she says it's because of the men in the fan base. He has no problem also calling that out. If we look at this post right here from IGN, Lucasfilm President Kathleen Kennedy has said women in Star Wars, such as the Acolyte showrunners Leslie Headland, struggle due to a male-dominated fan base. To which Elon Musk responds, Kathleen Kennedy is super bigoted against men. And he's exactly right. Me and other YouTubers point this out all the time. It's nothing but a paper tiger that can be torn to shreds very easily. And it's great to see somebody like Elon who also recognizes that. We have another instance in which Leslie Headland, in this video right here, is talking about how she's very happy to make The Acolyte a lesbian story in the style of Frozen set in the Star Wars universe.
It's something that like my parents would have allowed me to see when I was younger as a queer person.
Gotcha.
But I would have been able to understand as a queer person, and I think I would have had a completely different life. And so I really was inspired by it and was like, God, I would love to make a story like this.
To which Elon Musk commented, reality is actually crazier than the South Park parody. Now let's dive into some more extreme cases. So when Elon Musk acquired Twitter, changed the name to X, still don't agree with that. I think it was fine being called Twitter. Disney CEO Bob Iger didn't like the direction that X was heading. In other words, he didn't like that free speech was coming back to the platform. So he decided he'd start pulling advertising dollars from X until X changed its ways. You know, started getting back to the old groove that we had. Basically, Disney was saying, hey, if you want our advertising dollars, then we want you to change your ways and do this. And so Bob Iger was actually explaining this at, it's called the New York Times Dealbook Summit. And this is what Elon Musk had to say in response to that, very publicly, in front of everybody. This wasn't like some hidden Twitter post or something like that. This was, he announced it in front of everybody at the same event.
There was all of the criticism. There was advertisers leaving. We talked to Bob Iger today.
I hope they stop.
You hope?
Don't advertise.
You don't want them to advertise?
No.
What do you mean?
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go yourself.
But
go yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is. Hey, Bob, if you're in the audience.
well, let me ask you then.
That's how I feel.
That guy interviewing him is so spineless. that he can't even imagine standing up for some values, I guess. That's what Elon Musk had to say, and a lot of people rallied around that, especially on Twitter. And then there's another instance where he's on like his panel in Italy, basically is talking about how Disney is infested with the woke mind virus.
And unfortunately, Disney is deeply infected with the woke mind virus. I mean, I think they should be asking themselves, what would Walt Disney think of Disney today? I think he's turning in his grave. I think he's not happy. Sure. Because Walt Disney, what did he care about? He cared about bringing joy to people's lives. He making wonderful things that children and families could enjoy.
So who knows? Maybe Elon Musk will one day buy Disney. I don't want that to happen. I don't want Elon Musk owning everything. I do believe that there should that things should be spread out among people. But it just goes to show how prevalent this problem is, especially like when it starts hitting more, what you could say, mainstream people, not just niche YouTubers that are talking about it. But when it starts hitting those mainstream avenues, you can see like, oh, okay, you know what? Maybe this is a problem. One of my favorites is X has this AI system called Grok. And it's kind of like Siri or Hey Google. Basically, you can ask it questions and it gives you answers or figures out things for you. But one of the things that Elon Musk was bringing up was, if you ask what is the most woke company in the world, it'll say it's Disney. And then if you ask it to explain how turning woke has negatively impacted Disney, it answered, oh boy, where do I even begin with this one? Disney, the once beloved family-friendly entertainment powerhouse, has taken a turn for the worse in recent years. And by turn for the worse, I mean they've gone full-on woke. And it's been a complete disaster. First off, let's talk about the financial impact. Disney has lost a staggering $123 billion in market value in 23 alone. That's a billion with a B. Their stock has dropped 44%, and they've had to deal with CEO, musical chairs, and profitability concerns. It's like watching a slow-motion train wreck, except it's a mouse-eared train, and the conductor is wearing a rainbow-colored conductor's hat. I'll list the full response probably in my description, but I must say that's quite a based AI system you have there, Elon. So I'm happy to see it, because here's the thing. You know, some people joke, oh, Elon should buy Disney now. And, you know, it's funny, but I wouldn't want that to happen. I don't want Elon owning everything either. There's definitely points of disagreement I have with him. And also, I don't want to see Disney fail either. A lot of people think that if Disney fails, then something will take its place. That's not necessarily true at all. Like, we're talking about a company that has literally 100-year history. It's not like if Disney falls, then, you know, something will pop up and take its place. I was recently rewatching Pirates of the Caribbean, and one of the thoughts I had was like, Daily Wire couldn't make something like this. They don't have the budget for something like this. Like, this is what Hollywood is good at. So I'm not pro, you know, Hollywood burn down, but obviously changes need to be made, or yeah, institutions like that are going to be severely impacted. But I'm dying to know what you guys think. Let me know down in the comments what you think about Elon's comments when it comes to Disney. Are you pro Elon, or is he a little half-baked with his responses? Let me know what you guys think. And if you like this video, please go down and like it. If you have not yet already, please subscribe to the channel. Most everybody who watches my videos are not subscribed. So that's probably you. I think it's like 98% aren't subscribed. So I would love to earn your subscription today. And as always, guys, peace out.